The tropical forests have long been a source of products that satisfy many human needs. They supply half of the world's annual harvest of hardwood. This is a highly valued construction material for houses, buildings, and furniture. But the demand for hardwood is one of the leading causes of deforestation. Forests are a source of food. They host thousands of plant species fit for us to eat. Banana, pineapple, eggplant, rice, soybeans, sugarcane, cocoa, and coffee are just a few of the species that originated from the forest. Rubber, palm oil, fiber, dyes, and tanning elements also come from the tropical forest. Bamboo, rattan, and vines are excellent raw materials for furniture and handicrafts. Forest animals are good sources of protein, and animal hides have long been prized as material for bags, belts, shoes, and other fashionable items. By the way, the latter is a major reason why animals become endangered. Forests are nature's living pharmacies. Thousands of species of plants and herbs from the forest are used worldwide in the formulation of medicines and other curative drugs. Scientists believe that somewhere in the world's forests are plants with potential cure for cancer and maybe even AIDS. Forests help regulate local and global climates. Forest vegetation slows down the accumulation of carbon dioxide, one of the so-called greenhouse gases in the atmosphere. This helps reduce what scientists call the greenhouse effect, which causes global warming. This is why forests are said to be the lungs of the earth. They take in carbon dioxide and give off oxygen. The evaporation of water from the leaves of forest plants also helps lower air temperature. They are a natural air conditioning unit. Forests recharge the water in springs, streams, and under the ground. Because in the tropics, rain that falls is soaked up and stored by the forests. Then, this stored water is released continuously throughout the year, even during the dry, rainless months. Forest vegetation traps rainwater, which takes a very long time to reach the lowlands. Thus, our streams and rivers keep flowing during summers. This is especially true in forest areas that are known to be watersheds. Watersheds are land areas that deliver water via small streams to rivers and eventually to the sea. By retarding the downward flow of rainwater along mountain slopes, forest plants also increase the seepage of water into the soil. Water is stored in aquifers that may flow into a spring, lake, stream, or ocean. Forests prevent soil erosion because the roots of forest trees hold the soil in place. Without these roots, soil particles and other debris would be swept down, blocking streams, silting rivers and lakes, filling irrigation canals, and shortening the productive lives of hydroelectric power plants. In a similar way, the absorbing capacity of forested areas keeps rainwater from rushing down in torrential floods. In comparison, denuded or deforested mountain slopes cannot check the flow of water during periods of excessive rainfall. Flooding of low-lying areas result. Forests minimize drought by ensuring a continuous source of water that feeds springs and rivers even during dry seasons. Water becomes available year-round for household use, irrigation, and even for the generation of electricity. Forests also act as windbreakers, slowing down storm winds and protecting crops from damage. Forests help reduce noise. The leaves, branches, and twigs of trees and shrubs absorb sound.
Humans find strength in the forest. That's why trees have become one of the most enduring symbols of life on Earth. Forests link us with our past, and they are our legacy to future generations.
The annual deforestation rate in the Philippines has been estimated at 2.5% during the last 20 years. This is 3 times faster than the average worldwide rate. Government records show that slash and burn farming, uncontrolled logging, have destroyed thousands of hectares of forests in the country. A direct effect is extensive upland soil erosion. The government estimates about 200,000 hectares of 1 meter deep topsoil are lost annually to erosion. And due to prolonged droughts in many areas, food production has declined, forcing us to import basic foodstuffs from other countries. Frequent water shortages have become commonplace in many areas. Hydroelectric power plants, often blamed for brownouts, operate below capacity due to the lack of river water during droughts.
Elsewhere in the world, people have begun to realize that it is not enough to care for endangered species of plants and animals. But more than this, it is the preservation of entire forest habitats that will save these organisms from extinction. In fact, it is the preservation of the valuable forest cover that will save us.